So, you want to learn about Mega Evolution. I wanted to be like the old meme about Captain America, but I failed. So, let's just go. Alright, so you want to learn about Mega Evolution today, do you? Well, luckily for you, this is probably not the guy to do it, but I'm going to try my best anyway. But first, let's go down the Tower of Mastery to see what's up. By going in here, you get TM47, which is low sweep. Perfect for fighting type Pokemon like I have in my party right now. Yeah, I switched up my team, as you can see on the bottom screen right here. I now got Sock, Sigilif, and Honedge on my team. Honedge, I daycared up, and I got Sigilif and daycared that one as well. And I also daycared Sock too. So that's already pretty good. And I stuck with King, Brock, and CJ. So yeah, there goes my team right there. You'll see what they're all about another time, but let's keep on going down. Gherkin, that's his name. There was a long trainer. They found 2 stones, and it's said to have led to the first Mega Evolution. These guys basically talk about how, you know, the grandpa who we've been talking to, you know, Gherkin, he was the first trainer to really discover a Mega Evolution. Even though in Origins it really... yeah. Either way, yeah, so... let's do this thing. So Mega Evolution is the main mechanic of Pokemon X and Y, and, well, Gen 6 as a whole, really. Mega Evolution, as we previously stated, is, you know, what happens when certain Pokemon go through a little transformation, as it were. You know, only certain Pokemon can do this, like Lucario and the Kanto starters and so on. Yes, we do in fact have a couple of Pokemon that do have a Mega Evolution. So, you got your Kanto starter. When it's fully evolved, they can Mega Evolve. And if you don't already have the Lucario at this point, then what's the point? Technically, Beedrill can, but I'll explain a little bit about that. And remember what I said. Technically. Just not in this game. Either way, I'm gonna get some repels here. First things first. Now that you have 3 badges, you can buy Ultra Balls. You can buy, I think you can already buy Hyper Potions. You can buy Max Repels. Super Repels are probably the more cost-effective ones, so I'm gonna get those. And the guy on the right basically stays the same. Did I heal? Yeah, I did. Okay. So yes, it's like I said, only certain Pokemon can Mega Evolve, and some are exclusive to, well, different versions, as it were. So let me switch up my team a little bit here to see what's up. Switch up Brock to the front of the party, because Brock is a Lucario, of course, and he can Mega Evolve. So let's do this. Perfect target! I feel so sorry for the Solosis, actually. Actually, you know what? No. We're not gonna waste it. We're not gonna waste it on this Solosis. I want to catch this guy. Actually, no. I do want the Mega. You know, just to use Metal Sound. Why not? As you can clearly see, this transformation lasts until the end of the battle. So it doesn't really matter if a Mega Evolved Pokemon faints or not. All that matters is that if a battle is over, then the Mega Evolved Pokemon will return to normal. And if you paid attention during that Mega Evolution tutorial fight in the last video, you would know that Mega Evolved Pokemon don't just aren't just benefited from a physical transformation. Or rather, their transformation isn't just aesthetic. Their stats are actually a lot different now. As you can see, Mega Lucario has a lot more physical attack, special attack, and speed, and its ability has changed. This time it has adaptability. So, even though it says powers up moves the same type as a Pokemon, what actually happens is that its stab gets increased by up to 2 times the damage. So it gets even more stab than it did as a base Lucario. The movesets don't really change. The movesets all depend on the Pokemon that is the one to be Mega Evolved, basically. It's just that the stats are upgraded. Very much upgraded. In Mega Lucario's case, because their bodies are enveloped in a special liquid, they are fine in any environment, no matter how severe. Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna throw up a repel here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and deal and talk about Mega Lucario. So, Mega Lucario, while we go back to Amberette Town here, because there was in fact something I missed. Mega Lucario is now grown into even more of a mixed attacker than it ever has before. So, it's got 145 physical attack, 140 special attack, and 112 speed. Yeah, its defense stats aren't really that great, but really, if you get in single player, Mega Evolved Pokemon can basically destroy anything. And spoiler alert, let's just say that the video game doesn't really take advantage of the fact that you have this seemingly overpowered mechanic at your side. They're supposed to know that you are a very powerful trainer who's got a very powerful Lucario or Mega Evolved Pokemon on your side. That's definitely the trick, and that's definitely the thing that you'll have to worry about. Otherwise, though, Mega Lucario, very good mixed attacker, very good stuff. Now then, you definitely don't have, well, if you kept on the experience share on at this point, then you would definitely realize that the Kanto starters actually can Mega Evolve when they're fully evolved. So, in the case of some cases, that would be Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard, and Mega Blastoise. First off, let me actually get this, let me get this item that I missed. You know, if I can ever get to it. Yeah, I'm using all the repels in the world. I want to... Okay, there we go. HP up. Okay, so it's worth it. All right, in the case of Mega Venusaur actually gains quite a bit. Mega Venusaur gains Thick Fat as an ability, along with evenly distributed stats. Well, I had to get off the page for a little bit here to use Strange Air, but anyway, here's the picture. Yeah, Mega Venusaur has evenly distributed stats across the board here. So it definitely isn't that bad for a Mega Evolved Pokemon. 100 attack, 123 defense, 122 special attack, 120 special defense. Definitely not bad. Really, the only thing is 80 speed, but who really cares about that if you're Mega Venusaur? Here's the kicker. Mega Venusaur gains Thick Fat as an ability. So its resistance to fire and ice types actually gets reduced by 50%. Yeah, so it even negates some of its weaknesses, which is insane. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't change type, by the way, so yeah. Some Mega Evolved Pokemon change type, some don't. So that's the thing. But yeah, Venusaur with Thick Fat, very nice and very good. I'll talk about the other Kanto Evolved starters in just a second, but right over here, I believe in this place, I hear I have you two to thank for my assistance return. Take this as my thanks. Aerodactylite. I had completely forgotten that we found that when we were digging up fossils. By the way, did you know that the Pokemon Aerodactyl can be restored from Old Amber? Sometimes you can find Old Amber when you break a rock with Rock Smash. That's in Glittering Cave, by the way. Yeah, that's in Glittering Cave. I'm not sure if that's entirely in post-game or not, but you know, we're going over there. We're going over there anyway to see what's up. Anyway, Mega Blastoise. Basically, just like with Mega Venusaur, it gains even stat distribution. It has 135 special attack now. Yeah, it's gotten a bit more defensive than it ever has before. Again, who really cares about speed? It gains Mega Launcher as an ability. So that's interesting. It increases the power of Aura and Pulse moves by 50%. I don't think it's really that. Well, if you got Water Pulse, then definitely make use of this ability if you can. You know, otherwise though, I don't really think it's that worth using. But, I mean, you got a powered up Blastoise anyway at your disposal, so it's all fine and good. Next up is a rather interesting case. Mega Charizard. You know Charizard, you know, Game Freak's special little snowflake? Well, guess what? It has two different Mega Evolutions depending on what version you play. It can either go into Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y. Mega Charizard X is the more physical being of the two, or rather it's the more mixed attacker of the two. And believe it or not, it becomes what I've wanted to make Charizard become for years. A Fire Dragon type, or part Dragon type. Yeah, Mega Charizard X is Fire Dragon type, so that's an interesting little thing. It also has Tough Claws for its ability, so any moves that make physical contact are powered up by 30%. So if you want to make your Charizard use physical moves, then yeah, make sure you play Pokemon X. Yeah, make sure you play Pokemon X for that, because otherwise you're not gonna have so much luck in Y. Now, Mega Charizard Y gains a lot more special attack, of course, but even though it stays Fire Flying type, there is one thing that actually sets it apart. Drought. Yeah, Mega Charizard Y is a weather starter in Gen 6, going along with Pokemon like Torkoal and Groudon. And also Vulpix and Ninetales technically, but that's hidden abilities. So it's interesting to think that Mega Charizard Y would be a weather starter. And this is the generation where weather starters kinda sorta got their starts, but also at a bad time because summoning weather isn't permanent anymore. Now it only takes 5 turns for it to disappear. But really though, Mega Charizard Y can carry you excellently against any Pokemon that don't have enough, you know, they don't have enough of the special defense. Alright, so I'm gonna go into Glittering Cave right here, because by using Rock Smash, I think you can get Old Amber in here, so I'm gonna be right back. So it's in here where you can possibly find an Old Amber, as it were. You can only do this with a Rock Smash, by the way, so get ready to smash a lot of them rocks in order to even find said things. You'll be able to find more interesting items in the post-game for sure. But, for now, let's go ahead and get rid of, well, not really get rid of, but toss away the Onyx, or run away from the Onyx. Remember, you have a 15% chance of finding an Old Amber in this place. So you're gonna have to go at it for the long haul. The other items that you can find in here are Heartstones 55% of the time, Revives 30% of the time, and oh god! and oh god, ugh. And Woobats, oh god. And Old Amber's 15% of the time, of course. Now here's the thing about Glittering Cave also. you'll find 2 more Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. There are Kangaskhan and Mawile. Now, here's the thing, though, about those 2 Pokemon that can... About Kangaskhan and Mawile. Unfortunately, though, in terms of Mega Evolution, you don't really have access to every single Mega Stone right away. As really unfortunate as this is, you really only have a limited access to... Ooh, Heartstone. You really only have limited access to some Mega Evolutions. You'll be able to have access to Mega Lucario, your Cancel Starter's Mega Evolution, Mega Aerodactyl, another Mega Evolution going down later. Well, I'll just say Mega Gengar. And that's about it until the post-game. As unfortunate as it is. But, let me actually tell you. Let me tell you a tale about Mega Kangaskhan. Now, sit tight, ladies and gentlemen, for this colorful character. Wait, hold on. Do I have rocks? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Nope. Let me tell you a tale about Mega Kangaskhan. Mega Kangaskhan is a busted mon in Generation 6. Why is that? Parental Bond. Parental Bond, before Generation 7 nerfed it, it hits twice. Yeah, no joke. It hits twice. In Generation 6, the first attack did 100% of the damage that it does. However, the second hit, thanks to the kid, does 50% of that damage. And this is before Gen 7 when it got the thankful nerf. I heard, like, stories about how Mega Kangaskhan was considered way too powerful for the OU tier and decided to just ban it from OU and go straight to Ubers. It was insane. And the stats, it's like, you know, they're kind of tame for a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Like 125 base attack. It's like, yeah. But also that 100 base speed though, it's like, ooh, baby. So I don't know. Mega Kangaskhan is just a busted Pokemon in Generation 6. It truly do be like that. I keep running into Rock Smash Pokemon, and yet I can't find an old Amber. Help! As for Mega Mawile gains huge power and is still Steel Fairy type. Even though we technically have run into only one of them before. I was about to say we haven't run into one, but we have. And Mawile's a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Yeah, huge power. It basically doubles the attack stat. So, its attack stat is 105. Now it's 210. Have fun! Its other stats aren't so great for a Mega Evolved Pokemon. But, come on, man. Like, 210 physical attack, technically. Bro. Oh yeah, I can find a revive, yeah, but not an old Amber. It was on the very next rock. It was on the very next rock, dude. I can't believe it. You know what? Complain enough, and you know what? You shall receive. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Let me sort this. Thank you. See, now everything is all in order and all in good. All the Mega Stones that you get, by the way, are in their own category. So, it's not really their own category. It's more like they're in their own thing. Or in their own section. I don't know. Point is, we got the Aerodactylite. We got the thing. Ooh! Yeah, we got the thing. You know, one of the few Mega Stones that you can only get in the main game. So there you go. Hey, just one Great Ball. All right, cool. Now, another thing about Mega Evolution is the fact, well, at least about a Mega Evolved Pokemon, is the fact that, well, at least one Pokemon you can never get ever again. Yeah, I know, at least one Pokemon that you can never ever get ever again. To celebrate the release of Pokemon X and Y, wait, do I have a, wait, hold on. Do I have an escape rope? Do I have a rope that can make... No, I don't. Well, that's just how it is. And I don't have Dig either, which is a free... Wait, do I have the TM for Dig? No. Okay, well then I guess we're going... I guess we're cutting back then. Now here's the thing about an event Pokemon, let's just say. So to celebrate the release of Pokemon X and Y... online distribution allowed for an event Torchic to be available. But this isn't just any old Torchic. This is a Torchic that you could get that has its own Mega Stone. No, not a Torchic Knight. It's a Blaziken Knight. Only fully evolved Pokemon can Mega Evolve, by the way. So, if you held on to this, then eventually, if you got all the way up to Blaziken, then congratulations! You got one of the more busted Mega Evolutions. Mega Blaziken doesn't change type, but it has an exponential increase in physical attack, special attack, and only a slight increase in speed. But that doesn't matter because it has speed boost. Yeah, Mega Blaziken has speed boost. Yeah, it's basically an automatic you win. Yeah, it's an automatic win button if you decided to go for this event. Of course, you'll have to travel back in time to the first time Pokemon X and Y came out, and then you get Blazikens off the menu. But there it is. Okay, so we got that old Amber, and now we got Aerodactyl. Sent the box 2. Of course, you can get as many Aerodactyl as you want. And effectively, now we have a Mega Aerodactyl in our hands. So here is the guy. Got Bold Nature. God, I hate Bold Nature. Mega Aerodactyl loses Rock Head, but gains Tough Claws. And its physical attack goes up to base 135. And it's got base 150 speed. So could be tempting for a physical sweeper on your hands for the single player campaign. Just don't get Bold Nature on this thing, come on. Like I was unlucky to get. Well, them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh. Okay, so on my way back here, you can go all the way over here for a sky battle. I don't want to do that because I don't have... Yeah, I don't have enough Pokemon to satiate my appetite. Yeah. Let's go all the way over here to this advanced tips. Wow. I didn't know this sign. I didn't know this sign would actually be exceedingly worth it. Of course not. Let's actually get some clothes before we move on to our next Mega Evolution topic. Because we got plenty, and I mean plenty, of stuff. We got plenty of stuff taken care of. Midriff halter top. What the hell? And the leggings. Let's get this hat. And God, I actually like this. Okay. I was saying I like the song, man. Alright, let's change up clothes before we get on to our next topic. What's good? Okay. So we got that all straightened. Got all that taken care of. And now, we can now move on to the next subject. The Oras Mega Evolutions that they never put into X and Y for some reason. you know, because Game Freak wants to move on to the next product already. I mean, why not? They might as they do the things, man. They do their own things. It's fine. Okay, seriously though. Yeah, the next game in Gen 6, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which are the Hoenn remakes, they actually introduced some new Mega Evolutions into the fold. Like Mega Beedrill, Mega Pidgeot, you know, Mega Slowbro, Mega Steelix, you know, the works. And Mega Sableye and whatever, which some of them you can even find in this game. Even Mega Salamence, too. Now, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. They never patched these games so that the ORAS Mega Evolutions could be in X and Y. Yeah, I know, it's dumb, it's stupid, it's just really dumb how they didn't even do this. Like, okay, like, maybe I would have been able to accept it. Maybe I would have been maybe I would have been able to accept that fact like years ago, but like it isn't just like a I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but basically and to the point, they introduced a lot of new Mega Evolutions and a lot could have benefited from that whole thing, but instead people had to move on to the next game because, well, they introduced all of those Mega Evolutions in there. Like, why? I'm pretty sure, like, patching at this point was probably more and more common in games nowadays. I get it. It probably would have been a lot of effort to patch, and maybe they could have just given you the ORAS Mega Stones, but, like, come on, man. Come on. Like, I don't know. I really don't know why they didn't really do this. I don't really know why, but I don't know. We'll never know. So, yeah, unfortunately, the Mega Evolutions from ORAS, like Beedrill, Pidgeot, Slowbro, Steelix, Sableye, Sharpedo, Camerupt, Altaria, Glalie, Salamence, Metagross. Technically, Mega Latios and Latios are in this game, but they're probably in the code and not actually released. Mega Rayquaza, Lopunny, Gallade, Audino, and Diancie aren't in this game. Which very much is very unfortunate, but them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. So, we're back to where we started. That's your basic rundown of Mega Evolution as a whole. A transformation that really helps out certain Pokemon become a lot better than they already were. And it's really interesting to think about how this changed up the competitive space for a while. At least in Gen 6 and Gen 7. Like, there's a reason why people, like, cheered when they saw that Legend ZA was going to bring back Mega Evolution. And you know what? I probably have to sort of agree with them. Like, I'm all for just moving on to the next, you know, game and the next gimmick and all that, but Mega Evolution is really cool. Like, it's really cool. Being able to see your Pokemon transform into something entirely different, it's just so cool. And yeah, it's just cool. I don't really have anything else to say. Alright, so we're all done then. Next time on Pokemon X, we continue the good old-fashioned journey of ours. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching and goodbye, man. Goodbye, bro. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah.